Hello coin collectors and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to take a look at the huge change that the United States made in quarters in 1999, and we're going to get to this quarter right here, the Delaware quarter from 1999. But first let's take a look at the history of the U.S. quarters. And the United States first put out the Washington quarter in 1932. And in 1932, they produced 5.4 million Washington quarters. They were 6.25 grams, 90% silver. So the silver value alone in these quarters is a couple dollars. So there's a value to the earlier quarters simply in silver value alone. They made those quarters until 1964. So from 1932 until 1964, they made this quarter here. Has the eagle on the back, says United States of America, quarter dollar, e pluribus unum, right here above the eagle's head. And in 1965, they decided to move on and make the coins no longer out of silver, but they made them look the same, but they made them out of copper nickel-clad copper. And so if you hold up the two coins together, you can really see the difference. There's a silver one, there's a copper nickel-clad copper, and you can see that the newer ones, you could see the copper right in them if you tip them up. So this is a 1998 version, and this 1964 was the last of the silver. This 1998 was the last of the the original Washington design, which was a John Flanagan design. And you see here that this has the D on it. That's for the Denver Mint. Liberty at the top, In God We Trust here, 1998, in Washington facing to the left. And of course on the back, the same exact back design, United States of America, quarter dollar. Then in 1999, they introduced the 50-state quarter series. Ended up being more than 50 coins because they also did the territories in Washington, D.C. And this was the first of them, the Delaware, the first state quarter. And if we look at the front, we see not only did they change the reverse and take the eagle off, but they also changed the front. And what they did was modified the John Flanagan design somewhat, and William Cousins did this. And you can see that where it says here, In God We Trust is here. It says United States of America across the top instead of Liberty. Liberty's under the chin. And In God We Trust is moved from in front of Washington to in back of him. Pretty much the same spot for the mint sign. This is another Denver Mint. And then at the bottom here you see it says quarter dollar. And it's just this is a brilliant uncirculated coin from a mint set. And this is just a regular coin from the circulated set. And you can see that the Washington is pretty much essentially the same. His head's a little tiny bit smaller. See how this one's a little bit bigger? It's a little bit smaller to fit the coin. And then when we flip them over, you see that it is just a huge difference. So each of the states actually had their own reverse. And this one, if you look here, says Rooney in the first state in 1999 down below. So this is the year of the coin. You remember on the earlier coins, the year was down here. And this year up here is the year it became a state, 1787. So if you find one of these coins, it's not a 1787 coin, obviously. It's a 1999 coin. And coin dealers tell me once in a while people come in with these and they say, look, this is a Caesar Rooney. And this is a 1787 coin, and the coin dealers, of course, say, no, it's not. So they made 5 of these coins in 1999, and this is the first of them. They also made Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut, and we'll look through those coins in future videos. All right, so that's it from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. The first of the 50-state quarters, the 1999 Delaware coin. And this, of course, is a D. And I just want to show you the Philadelphia Mint one. just so you can see both of them. And you'll see that the Philadelphia Mint one pretty much exactly the same, except we have a P here instead of the D that we have over here. All right, that's all we have today.